morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious, aka Coverboy, the Modern Marvel. Yes, it's a beautiful Sunday. It is technically my Friday today, so I am on my way to work right now, but I wanted to get into another topic. I talked about the topic of I just don't give a fuck yesterday, but that was going to be part one. But I actually wanted to do something a little different on this one before I go back into the part two of I just don't give a fuck compared to the other one I'm about to talk about. This one I'm about to talk about right now is something that I hold very dear to because it was one of the reasons why I would, one of my reasons for my, triggered my depression and anxiety. One of the many reasons, but I wanted to talk about, this segment is going to be talking about hashtag time to get small. So this segment is in my mind segment. So here we go. So, well, pretty much after a while, I've been on the flux of my weight to being between damn near close to 300 pounds. Now, for my height, I'm only 5'7", so I am highly overweight. Checked myself out, damn near over by hypertension, checking up, but by the grace of God, some strange reason, when I even went to go get checked up a couple times, I don't really have too much of high blood pressure, which is okay, but it's even still, I have to get checked, making sure I'm checking myself out, and, it's just seeing a couple of my people who I know, getting, having health scares and everything else, and a couple of my boys, and then it's that shit is real, man. That shit is no joke. You don't fuck around with your health, just with smoking cigarettes or drinking or doing drugs or anything like that. But if any big thing is just watching the things that you eat. So, and then one of my other friends, he's a guard, and he started losing weight, but he went back into doing keto. He went in doing keto. Now, if anything, keto is basically just protein, no carbs. So you can eat just about everything protein as long as it's not greased out. You can eat a burger, but you can't eat the bread. You can eat cheese, you can eat bacon, but you can't have nothing with sugar, nothing based in sugar or anything that will have calories. So no bread or anything like that. So, of course, I was on this once before when I was associated with my, with my ex-wife and when she was working out at Custom Body Boot Camp. But, she, but it was just the dynamic, but I was losing weight, but I plateaued, and now it was just going through all the stuff that we were going through, and just stressing out, and didn't really realize I had the issues that I had with suffering from depression and anxiety and everything else on top of that. So, a couple years later, and swung down to this, and back to this, and back to where I am now, I was at least, during my wedding, I was at least 3-something. I've never been that big. I was stressing out to the very core, though. And, the thing is that I stress eat. So if I feel something was bad, something was wrong, or I just had a very bad day, I don't really drink alcohol like that, or smoke cigarettes or anything like that. So my addiction, and I talked about stuff like this in one of my Wallflower journals, is that I was stress eating. So, and when you eat so much and then you compile, so it was pretty bad. And, I was deteriorating in the process, And then when you start seeing things that, like this wasn't me 10 years ago. I wasn't going through all this stuff. I was never this stressed, So you just got to learn to let shit go, for starters. Two, if you can't help the things you can't fix, if you can't fix the stuff that you can't, if you can't fix the things you can't fix, then leave it alone. If it ain't got nothing to do with you. So now, getting back into the swing of things, I was at 294 in the beginning of December. Right now, as of today, I've been back on keto, been doing research on even looking at how my body functions and operates with how I structure myself, because like I said, everybody can lose weight, but it's just about how their body functions and operates. Not everybody runs on the same plateau. I love working out. I love going to the gym. I even like hitting the treadmill and whatnot. So if I can't do that, I'm at least doing push-ups and sit-ups and running in place and squats and everything at the house, even if I'm on my off day. So as of today, I am at 275. And keep in mind, I started in December. I didn't really start in December. I got back into it. I really got back into it in late November, early December, and I've been on it ever since, watching what I eat. I'm not trying to intermittent fast, but I am trying to, I'm not trying to fast during the time I'm at work, but it is kind of hard to eat when you're, always on the go and you don't really get a chance. So I try to eat stuff that is keto friendly to where it could subside me until it's time for me to actually have, lunch. So if anything, I try to eat the things I eat chicken. We got an air fryer at the house, so that's a plus. And then I love the shit out of baby spinach. So if any vegetable that I will get down on will be some baby spinach, especially at my house. But on top of that, try to get a green juice, freshly made green juice and everything. And, so far so good. And also trying to eat and making sure that I don't eat after 8 o'clock. So by the time I get off of work, between 1 to 8 o'clock, between 2 to 8 o'clock is my time frame to eat. And then if I don't eat if I don't eat by 8 o'clock or before 8 o'clock, then I won't eat. So I'll just have a salad, maybe something, or broth or anything like that. So yeah, pretty much that's the gist of it. That's the meat and potatoes. So far I'm at 275. I'm knocking it down. And I'm happy as a clam. I'm feeling good. I'm getting back into it, trying to get the weight down. whatnot. So, it's all to the great. But either way, I wanted to let that be known. But just keep that in mind, y'all. Y'all health is important. Don't let y'all health get into play. So, like I said, I'm going to get off on this right now. So, I'm already here at work. Just wanted to let you guys know. This is the In My Mind segment on Late for the Party. I am your host, Melodious, a.k.a. Coverboy, the Modern Marvel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and support the podcast. And as always, it's okay to be late to the party, but don't be late for the party.